Jeff or Drew? Start with Anthony in the front.
For Drew, you probably had the best view of that last play. What did you see just from everything?
Honestly, I didn't even see the slide or anything. I was just yelling, tag home. I didn't see, I thought he stepped on the bat, to be completely honest. So, and then my eyes went directly to first to see if we got it on at first. So I haven't been able to watch the video or anything yet. But yeah, it was a heck of a play, and we needed it.
You ran right over to him after that.
Yeah.
Did you know that, or think he was a little hurt? Or?
I did, yeah. I mean, I pumped my fists and didn't realize what happened. Then I saw him on the ground and just made sure he was okay, and he said he was good. And then I asked him if he stepped on the bat. He said no, and I had no idea what happened at the time, but just glad he's okay.
Right side in the middle.
Drew, what was that ninth inning like to pitch? It seemed a real pressure environment there. They were threatening to come back and the crowd was up for it. What was that like?
It was awesome. I mean, that's what you live for as a reliever. I would have loved to come in and strike out Harper and then strike out Bohm and be done with it. That's the ideal situation. Made it a little tougher on myself, but made some pitches when I needed to, and came through, and that's what it's all about.
Is it like you talked about those two guys? Are you aware of obviously who you're up against when you're in that ninth inning of how good that team are and who's at the plate?
Yeah, absolutely. We know who they tell us who we're facing when we're coming in, and obviously that's one of the best teams in baseball and a couple of the best hitters in baseball, and you're well aware of that. You know you got to come in and execute, and yeah, I was just glad to get the job done against Castellanos.
To the left side on the aisle.
Hi guys, question for you really. Obviously, congratulations on the win and wrapping up this series in London. As we all know, there's a CBA coming up to renegotiate. This may or may not come back after 2026. What have your thoughts been on this weekend, and will you go home and be ambassadors for staging future matches here?
Look at me.
Yeah, no, this trip has been phenomenal. Get to play baseball in another country, which is always exciting. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it's pretty cool to have both sets of fans here, and I feel like every pitch is there's so much going on. Between it's just loud. It's a lot of fun, and I think the teams who have came over here have had a lot of fun, and hopefully we can have it for years to come.
Barry Soccer said if you wanted to maybe see this as maybe a 4-team tournament, something kind of almost like a cup competition like we have here in the UK. Is that something that you would get behind?
Yeah, I was thinking that today. It'd be cool if you had like 4 teams here, and you play each team. You can get like 5-6 games here. It is tough coming over here for 2 games and then flying back to the States. So I think if we get more teams over here and make it a more of an event, it'd be a lot of fun.
You've heard a lot more about cricket probably this week than maybe you ever thought you would in your entire lives. Sometimes they're pitted against each other here. Baseball is often compared to cricket. You've had guys go and be ambassadors and play cricket and learn about it. Is it valuable to have that comparison, or is it maybe detrimental to seeing the game of baseball grow here?
I think you want to grow the game of baseball anywhere, but speaking of cricket, I watched a lot of cricket while I was here. It was on TV. It was on TV the whole time, and my wife got into it. I got into it. I think I'd be a heck of a cricket player. Swinging everything, if it bounces, and be able to put it in play and hit it anywhere. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And I know the World Cup of cricket, I think, is in the States right now on Long Island. So I think the United States play on Wednesday. So I was going to try to see a match. I have no idea about the rules. I'd love to learn more, but it was pretty exciting to watch.
So you're saying there's room for both?
Yes, absolutely.
Over here on the right, in the fourth row.
Yeah, Jeff, just continuing the cricket stuff. The big debate online at the moment is what's harder to play, cricket or baseball?
I have no clue because I haven't done cricket, but I've heard it's tough. Hitting a fastball, 100-mile-an-hour fastball, I heard it's the toughest thing to do in sports. But I don't know enough about cricket. Never done it. Would love to try it, and then I could really give you my opinion.
A lot of baseball players say cricket must be easier because the bat's huge. A lot of cricket players say, well, the baseball players all wear gloves, so we don't. So
yeah, I don't know the rules, so I know you hit. Hitting looks fun. It looks like you can hit it far and anywhere you want. So I know the ball's spinning multiple directions. Goes left, right. But love to try.
Jeff, what was it like to not only get back in there today, but pick up a couple of hits against lefties?
Yeah, no, it felt good to be back in there. First two bats saw the ball really well. Took a really, felt like took two good swings off a tie. He was throwing the ball well. Just happened to hit it, right at second baseman. And my last two at bats, kind of got a gift there. To be able to stay in the at bat and was able to get that bloop single. And that's sometimes you need that to get going. Got the bloop single. And then my last at bat, off Alvarado, he's always been a tough at bat for me. He's throwing 100-mile-an-hour sinkers with 93-mile-an-hour cutters. It's tough, and went up there. First pitch was going to bunt, and I think they knew that too. So first pitch, I want to lay down the bunt, get the guy over, and then kind of liked where the defense was playing, and I knew I'd probably get a heater in that situation, and was able to sneak it by the infield.
And then for both of you, just how would you summarize the entire ninth inning? The entire ninth inning, top and bottom.
Entire ninth inning. Yeah, that was wild. I feel like we play, a lot of games like that against the Phillies. I think it's, never over till it's over. We've came back on them. They've come back on us. They're a good team. They're a good ball club. And you gotta, it's just a fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's baseball. Like, that's what makes it fun. It's never over. I'm not saying it was a boring game, but you could have a boring game for 8 innings, and then the 9th inning is just absolutely hectic. So it was a lot of fun, and enjoyed every minute for sure.
So what was this last week like for you, not playing and just sort of taking time to work on your swing?
Yeah, it was tough. I want to be in there every single day. I want to contribute. I want to produce. It's been a little tough. We also faced 4 straight lefties, which isn't really putting me in the best position to succeed. If I'm in there, there's always tough bats for me. I grind, I battle, but Iglesias been playing great. So it's been awesome. It's a team game. We need 25, 26 guys to contribute. So he was in there the last few days, played well for us. Able to sweep Washington, and then come over here, and we split, and just excited for the team right now.
Do you feel like you're back to or feeling more like yourself with a line drive swing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've hit some balls hard this year, and they don't always go through. Look at my day to day. I felt like my first 2 at bats were my 2 best swings, and I was over 2, and then my last 2 at bats, got a blooper and was able to sneak one by an infielder. So it's a game of baseball. It's tough. Hits aren't always going to go your way. What you can do is, my approach is always, stay up the middle, hit a line drive, and that's what I'm going to try to do. And just hoping they start to fall.
Go to the back on the riser.
Hi, first off, congratulations on the game today. As a non-baseball watcher, don't really see it over here. I saw a lot of fans who were British leaving the scene, saying that it was like really wild and exciting and incredible. How does it feel to be baseball representatives and showcase such an incredible last inning full game, really?
I mean, yeah, it feels great. Anytime you can try to bring a new sport to a country that maybe doesn't have it or it's not popular, it's awesome. Like, we want to share our game. We want people to see it and watch it and grow and learn about it. And I think that this weekend really helped with that. And I enjoyed my time over here tremendously. I had a great time. It was my first time in London, and I'd love to come back.
Definitely want to do anything we can to grow the game. I think this has been going on for 3 years, so it's been exciting. I love watching the games, but London's been fantastic. I wish you do have more time here until you can kind of go out and do some things. I feel like I didn't get out too much with all the travel, and it was long, but just be able to grow the game is what we're doing here.
All right, guys, thanks for coming over.